Hello, everyone. It is Sunday, January 14th. Welcome back to the lab. Yesterday was our first ever day of lab blocks, and we fared decently. We lost one and won one. Our winner was Michigan at Michigan State over 135. Ended up being in the 150, so that was an easy lock.
Yep.
And our loser was Falcons -3. They couldn't get the job done on the road against Nick Foles. Pretty
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah. Definitely a tough loss for me. We definitely were very critical of Nick Foles. And, to be honest, he really didn't show up, didn't really do anything very special yesterday. Um, Very expected, but what really disappointed me was Matt Ryan's performance. I thought he'd been there. I think this is his 10th year in the league, so I really thought that he'd have a better day. With those wideouts and the running backs he's got behind him, just kind of disappointing. But what was really impressive was the hit you had. You were, I mean, the whole game very comfortable watching. I mean, it was going over from the tip, really was.
Yeah, even before the game started, I just kind of knew it was going to hit. I mean, 135 was way too low. And like I said, those teams are very high scoring, and Michigan's not, they're not scared of the road.
Mm,
So I didn't worry about them putting up points. And
mm.
I mean, really, Michigan State's not playing very well lately either, so they got to pick it up because they could be a Final Four contender for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Moving on today, we're bouncing back. You're bouncing back with a lock of the day today. What's your lock?
My lock of the day today is I'm actually going to shy away from the NFL, go back to college basketball where you had some success.
Mm.
I'm going to go with the Wolfpack today. They are going on the road against Virginia. NC State had a real impressive win against Duke. Um, you know, Handled them very well at home. I'm hoping they can do the same on the road. Virginia at times just struggles to score, and I really see them just struggling to score sometimes. I think 15 is a lot of points for an NC State team that's very good, very good. So
I
that's
was
my lock.
surprised. I was very surprised by that line,
Yeah, 15's a lot of
especially
points.
especially NC State coming off two big time wins against Duke and Clemson. But so what have you done for me lately? League, and they've got blown out the last two times on the road. So that's what the line makers are looking at. So we're
Hmm.
gonna have to NC State's gonna have to prove them wrong today.
Yep, absolutely. And what is your lock today, please?
I looked at college basketball, didn't see anything that wanted to make me run to the window.
Okay.
So I'm not going to force. I'm not going to force it. This is a lock, of course, and I'm not. I'm going to make sure that I'm confident in my pick. So went to the NFL lines, and I really like a 7-point teaser of the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New Orleans Saints,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why. I mean, I'm betting against Blake Bortles and Case Keenum.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you have to say much more
yeah, I mean that's it. So in the playoffs
in the playoffs.
against two of the best of all time quarterbacks in Drew Brees and Ben Roethlisberger.
Mm.
Big Ben at home. The Steelers are well rested, and I just Bortles did not look good last week. He had more rushing yards than passing
When
yards.
does he ever look good?
That defense always makes them look good.
Yeah.
Much respect for that Jags D. I think they're still a scary group, but the offense doesn't scare. I don't think the offense can keep up with the Killer Bees.
Yeah.
So
I think that, you know, if Big Ben throws 5 picks again, which I don't really see, then I see I see
yeah,
Pittsburgh pulling
I'll,
it out for
I'll
sure.
take my chances that Big Ben doesn't throw 5 picks at home in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Hmm.
So I think Big Ben has learned from that, and I think he took that pretty hard.
Hmm.
A lot of people question, if he still has passion for the game, if he can still play, and so I think he's not going to forget what happened that week. And like I said, the Steelers are well rested. They even rested. They played their four stringers against the Browns the last week. So they're coming in well rested at home in a cold weather environment. Um, the fans are going to be rocking. So to have the Steelers at half a point, all they have to do is win. I like those odds.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the Saints are +4 in their game at Minnesota against Case Keenum, his first ever playoff start.
Yeah.
I've been absolutely shocked how well the Vikings have done this year with Case Keenum.
Yeah.
What are they? 13-3, I believe. I can't believe it, and I still think they're fool's gold. I don't think they have. I'd pick New Orleans straight up in this game, but I'm going to take the points here. I feel very good about New Orleans +11.
+11, yeah.
So I think
seems pretty safe. I like the teaser play for sure, especially with the lines today in the NFL. It's kind of what I thought. That's why I kind of shied away. I like teasing the points. I think it'll be close to that line. May come down to the last drive. I like the teaser. I like the teaser play here.
Yes. Yeah, I think if anything, it'll be a close loss. But I think a lot of people are on the Saints right now. How do you bet on Case Keenum over Drew Brees? Drew Brees is a Super Bowl winner. They got the two All-Star running backs,
mm-hmm.
and great offense. Really good defense has overperformed this year. And I just think the Saints are kind of that team who could make a real deep run this year. And
mm-hmm.
we're very lucky to have him against Case Keenum. And I think Drew Brees will. I don't think Drew Brees is going to want to lose to Case Keenum either. So.
Yep. All right. That's it for the picks today on Sunday. Signing off.